Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I think I mentioned to you guys yesterday how I had to get up early to make sure that I got the gardens all watered. So that's what I'm going to do now. I actually didn't get up super early. It's currently 10 o'clock and it's currently 86 degrees outside. So even though it's hotter for those plants out there and they need some water. So I'm going to go and do that. Like I said, I didn't get up super early because it is, I woke up around like between 9 and 9:30, which is still actually pretty early for when I normally get up. But lately I've been waking up at like 8 o'clock or earlier. So like 7:45. So today I actually slept in a little bit, but I actually don't feel tired. Like this is the first day in like the last probably 4 to 5 days where I actually don't feel tired. So like I said, that extra like hour of sleep that I got, I think is sort of, like I said, made it a little bit better. But I wanted to get up super early this morning so I could be out there by like 8 o'clock in the morning while it was still like hopefully like 70 degrees out. No, it's 80 already. So like I said, I got to get out there, but I will show you guys the garden while I go out there. Well guys, it's about 8 o'clock at night right now. Charlie is creepily sitting over my shoulder over here, aren't you? You took my spot. That's my spot, you know. I've had my curtains closed all day today because I didn't want the sun coming through because it is so hot, guys. I'm not gonna say it's like the hottest day that we've had so far, but because I didn't really do anything outside yesterday or on Monday, other than like yesterday I went out to the grocery stores, which I'm not going to lie, guys, yesterday when I was at the grocery stores at Meijer, we're over on the food side like of Meijer, and I was like, okay, like, you know, I actually wore like a long sleeve like my athletic like pullover sort of thing. I ended up wearing that because I was like, you know, it's like, you know, I'm gonna be cold in the store because I know that it is like 95 degrees outside, but it's going to be like, especially the drastic change in temperature, it's going to be like 50 degrees inside of the store. So we get in there and I was like, actually this isn't that horribly bad, because I had it but I pulled the sleeves up again, so like in case I ended up getting cold. But again, it wasn't actually that bad in the store. But then we get over to the other side, to like the personal care side and like the clothing and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, why does it feel like it's like 20 degrees hotter over on this side? They had their like the outside, you know, they have the like the greenhouse or whatever for the outside. They had the door left wide open. Like it's like a closing sliding door, whatever, but it was wide open. And I was like, this is why it's literally like about, like I said, it drastically, like as soon as you started walking to that end of the store, you could tell how much warmer it felt than like the, like I said, you know, like the food side. And I was like, why is it like this? And then that's when I finally like realized, like we walked right past the door, and then when you get in front of the door too, you can tell it's like another like 30 degrees hotter in the store than it was like right next to the door than it was in the entire rest of the store. I was like, this is crazy. And it still actually wasn't even that cold in the store, which I was surprised about. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be pretty relentless. It was so hot outside. I actually had to take a shower earlier today after I got, ooh, the Cubbies are scoring right now, watching the Cubs game. I got everything on my planner done for today. I finished my grocery list. Like I said, you guys saw, I watered all of, actually, I don't know how well you guys saw it. I don't know how much I'm adding in. I finally busted out the GoPro. I haven't used my GoPro in years. But when I actually cleaned out my desk, I knew it was in there, but when I cleaned it out, I found it, and then I was like, you know what? Let's do something fun today. I'll record while I am watering the plants outside. So everything got watered, and like some of the stuff I ended up watering by hand, like a couple of the hanging baskets because it was too hard to get the hose in. And I forgot about the stuff behind the garage, so I ended up having to do that later in the day today. But it's not too bad. Like, honestly, that's how I prefer to water the plants, is to like just go like and take like a watering can and just go like a, you know, like fill it up a couple times, like 2 or 3 times maybe, and just go outside and water the stuff versus lugging. I was so sweaty, and again, I should have probably actually went maybe later in the afternoon today, because by the time I was done it was almost 11 o'clock, so it was almost like as hot as it was going to get today at that point. But like I said, I'd rather like take the watering cans around, because lugging the hose, it was like horrible. That was probably the worst part. The actual like watering the plants, like while I was standing there, it was totally fine. There was actually a slight little breeze. It wasn't, like I said, that bad, but it was moving the hose from one end of the house, from the backyard, and then moving it back around to the front of the house. And then too, like I kept getting it stuck on things, so then I have to go walk it back around. And yeah, so that was the bad part. I ended up coming inside and I took a quick like 5-minute shower just to like wash myself down, because not only that too, I had the hose and was like, it was all over me, like the hose was all sticky because it was wet, not sticky but like wet, so it was attracting all of like the dirt and the driveway gravel, all that kind of stuff, so it was like all over me and my legs. And I originally washed my arms off like from the hose, and then I realized it was still all over my legs, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hop in the shower too, because I was, like I said, a sweaty mess. So it was not very good. I should have, like I said, either I didn't wake up early enough. Like yesterday I was actually out in the garden at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that it was very cool out. Not really cool, but it was much cooler than it was today when I went out there at 10 o'clock, so I probably should have done that instead. But the weekend, I think I was telling you guys, is supposed to be like 80, I think, on, or no, 70, I think, on 75 is a high on Saturday, and then Sunday is supposed to be like 85 or something like that. So it's actually supposed to be like somewhat cooler over the weekend, and then it's supposed to get back up into the 90s by at least the start of the week. So far I haven't been able to see what the like end of the week is going to look like. Also too, there's really weird shadows being cast all over the place too, I think because of the TV and then like my light like the light behind me. So yeah, anyways guys, it is like I am still in my room. I am hot right now. Like it's not, like I feel bad because the air conditioner almost feels like it's been going almost like too much right now. Yeah, like every, like it seems like 10 to 15 minutes the air conditioning comes back on, because it cannot keep the house cool enough right now. So like I said, I'm trying to do what I can, keep the heat out sort of like from the windows, but like it's not that bad, I guess. Like yeah, it's not that bad. Normally, like in the bathroom, when I walk next to the bathroom windows, I can feel the heat like radiating off the windows. My windows, surprisingly, don't actually feel like it that bad. But maybe that's too because I have my blinds or my curtains closed. I could also close my blinds too, which would help even more. But I don't know, it just feels like hot even in my bedroom. And like, I don't know, yeah, it feels pretty nasty. Even in the house. Like, I mean, obviously if you walk outside and you come in, you're like, wow, this is nice, but if you've been in the house for a while, it's like still hot. Like I said, even the house is not like working out well for it being this hot out. So anyways, yeah, I didn't end up, like I said, really doing much else today. The watering of the plants was probably the big thing. And like tomorrow, I think I'm going to do the same thing, just water everything by hand, because I would rather take the watering can out there. Like the vegetable garden especially, because I watered it, it should actually probably be good for a good day or two. So if I have to, I'll probably just, like I said, water it with the watering can. I don't really need to like soak it with the hose, but I'll just sort of like spot water some of the stuff out there. The hanging baskets will almost always need to be watered every single day, especially when it's this hot. But as far as like the vegetable garden goes, especially because we have the mulch on it, like it was honestly too, when I checked it yesterday, my dad checked it yesterday night, like he stuck his finger in like in the dirt underneath all the stuff, and the soil was still very, very like muddy almost. So like, because we got so much rain before that, so that's why like I wasn't really even concerned about the vegetable garden. It didn't need to be all of that much watered, but because it is so hot, to get some fresh cool water in the garden is going to be nice and like helpful. So like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on everything, but I think that tomorrow for the most part I'm just going to do like the vegetable garden, probably the flower boxes and the hanging baskets, all just by like hand, by watering can, and not lug the hose around because it's too hot to do that. And because I honestly, again, like I said, I don't mind going out there like several times during the day, but just for like 5 to 10 minutes and like, again, hand water the stuff, because I can still come inside, fill up the watering can, then go to the next spot that needs to be taken care of. So I can sort of, again, like come into the air conditioning, then go back outside, water, like I said, you know, like one of the beds or something like that, or whatever I'm planning on watering, and then go and move on to the next one. So again, everything though, like today was good, and you know, like all of the flower beds got watered too, because like honestly, because it's not, even though it's supposed to get cool over the weekend, I don't think it's supposed to rain any day soon. So like, again, by Friday I might need to water everything again, or Saturday or something like that, like, you know, everything, but with the hose, just because though, again, with the mulch that we put down, it really does help to keep everything from drying out, and does help keep it a lot cooler. Like I was saying with like the vegetable garden bed, like it hasn't rained again since the weekend or whatever, and you know, it's hot, it's in direct sunlight, but again, even like yesterday and this morning even too, wasn't like that dried out, you know, like it was still very, you know, like, again, like sort of muddy underneath all of it. So anyways, yeah, that's what we were up to today. Like I said, I got everything on my planner done for today, edited, uploaded, dishes, laundry. I finished my grocery list too, and again, got all the stuff watered. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm just sort of chilling, hoping that it doesn't get, I can stay chill and cool, and just watching the Cubs game right now and not trying to do anything, because it always feels like it is so much hotter in the afternoon in our house than it is during the day. Like even when it's like the hottest point in the day, it just feels like it's actually more hot at night than it is during the day. And then even too in the morning, like I'm sometimes cold in the morning, but by the end of the day I am like hot. Like sometimes I will, even if I'm cold enough, I will put like a lightweight, like I said, like long sleeve on or something like that, like during, like in the mornings, but then by at night I am like, oh my gosh, like I need my socks off. I can't even wear socks because my feet get too hot. And I like to stay in athletic socks like even in the summertime, but like today I was like, nope, I'm gonna wear flip-flops. Like I can't, like it's too hot. I need some ice in my water too. I'm not even an ice water girl. I love water, but I hate ice water, and I'm thinking of putting some ice in my water bottle right now, because that is how hot I am right now. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower now and get to bed. Stayed up to watch the Cubs game, which really was worth staying up to watch. They got completely blown out. So anyways though, like I said, I'm going to go and get to bed, but I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.